not be angry.
Right? Or
Or
depressed.
sad.
Gang banging on pancakes.
No, not even gang banging.
He said
They're not doing that shit.
And
We have a lovely guest today, a San Antonio artist by the name of Alamo James.
gang shit. Thanks for coming out with us,
Hey,
man.
we're happy to have you.
You know what the fuck going
We're
on.
happy to have you.
Hey, we're actually happy to have you back. So
Oh yeah.
since our last video, everyone's gonna have to check that out. But what you been up to, man?
Working on music video, trying to get more shows,
Okay,
trying to get more exposures, trying to get out there.
So when you hit me up for this video or for this podcast, you were coming out with this what is it, EP called Hellbound. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
I mean, Hellbound's a 5-track EP.
That shit is dope.
I think it spawns like it's not a long EP, so I mean, if anybody has like 15 minutes, you can listen to the whole shit.
Yeah.
But it's me trying to get my dark shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So when you're saying that, who hurt you? Like why are you so sad in this song?
Just
why are you so angry?
I mean, nobody
jumping.
in specific. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just a culmination of fucking everyday life, getting mad at this, getting mad at that. And so where a lot of the songs came from, for example, What You Gonna Do, that song came from just fucking anger. people talking shit, people saying this, saying that. Okay, cool. What the fuck are you gonna do? Because you still ain't done shit but run your mouth. So I mean,
you gonna have niggas getting in trouble before work.
You know
Like
what I
what?
That's some real shit right there. There you go.
Some cowboy shit.
No,
Good. I'm
that-
glad you put that
that
into
sounds dope.
perspective.
Like
Yeah.
what kind of inspired the whole album, the whole EP, pretty much? Like, was it a specific moment where you were like, you know what, fuck this, I'm about to just go ahead and vent all this shit out? Like, was there a specific moment that made you want to be like, you know, I'm about to put this in writing?
The only song that was a vent song is What You Gonna Do.
Yeah, I
the
felt
rest
that.
Of it, the rest of it is all
Sad boy music.
right. I mean, honestly, really.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing with this is I made this EP so that I could follow it up with another EP.
Okay.
That will be
Longer.
happy. It'll be a happier.
It'd be a
song.
positive.
Happier.
It'll be
Okay,
a
so you got
positive.
that
Okay.
that yin
That
and yang.
transition,
Right.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
for example, this EP was called Hellbound. The next one I put out is going to be called Heaven Sent.
Ooh.
So the next one.
Don't tell everybody your secrets.
We got something interesting coming from Alamo James.
That's really good.
You know,
Like, what's the creative process in making an actual project? Like, what's your process? What's the first things that you do before you actually get in the studio and do it?
listen to beats nonstop. Have people send me shit. Like a couple of the songs produced on there are by Realize.
Oh,
and
yeah?
He makes clean shit.
How'd
Matter
y'all
of
get
fact,
hooked up? How'd
dude,
y'all link up?
I met him at a show. I don't remember what show it was, but that's where I met him. He walked up to me and he was like, "Hey, bro, my name's Realize. Yeah, you know, whatever. Cool. We met. That was cool. I mean, we didn't really talk or nothing like that. It was just, okay, an artist meeting an artist.
Yeah.
And then actually where I think I heard about him again was when I came to the interview with you, the last one. So after I saw the music video for Drink, and that song fucking bangs. I love that fucking song, dude. I love that damn song. Just
It was smooth, eh?
He's a
It
real
was hella
music
smooth.
head.
clean. I love that song. So after I heard that, I was like, all right, yep.
I fucks with it.
Dude's got talent.
Yeah.
Because one thing that I hate is there's a lot of San Antonio artists who are like, yeah, bro, I rap. You know, I really do. I do it for real.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. Like, you do it for real. Let me hear what you got. Oh, well, I don't have any songs out, or I don't have this, I don't have that. Okay, do you do shows? No, I haven't done any shows. Okay, well, then what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, you know, I smoke blunts and freestyle with my friends.
Yeah.
I'm like, then you're not a fucking rapper.
Yeah, you're not
Get out of
doing
my
shit.
goddamn face and don't disrespect me ever again.
Nah, people be coming up emailing me with that
Ruthless.
same shit, bro. It's just
Right? We want to be
pathetic.
on the cast.
Okay, so if we're gonna talk about actually taking the initiative to actually put yourself out there, what would you say to those that are trying to make it? What's some of the things that you've done in your journey to actually get you where you're at right now?
I mean, it's going to sound it's very simple and very difficult at the same time. Don't listen to anybody trying to tell you that you can't do it. Because there was a lot of people
Slightly
along
cliche.
the... Oh, yeah, I know. But here's
But
the
it's
thing.
true. It's true,
Here's
though.
the thing about that is it's very true. I had people from family members to friends, you know, going to school every day. Oh, it's the white kid that wants to be a rapper. You know
The
what I'm
white
saying?
kid with the green hair
And
that
we're
wants
dead.
to be a rapper.
Well,
I
shit. It
know.
wasn't even the white kid with the green hair. It was the white kid with the shaved head with the fucking elastic waistband pants that wears wrestling shirts and
It was
shit like
Forrest
that.
Gump.
Dude,
You
it
went all the way
was.
back
Forrest
down.
Gump.
And I would look at them and I would say, life is like a box of
Oh,
chocolates.
Yeah, you gotta play off.
You
on
never
it.
know what
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah.
get. But
I
like,
know what rap is, Jay.
right, and they had no idea. But it's seriously like, don't listen to anybody saying that you can't do it, because if you listen to those people, you're gonna believe that you can't do it, and if you start doubting yourself, nobody else is gonna believe in
That
you.
is so true.
So it got to a point where I was like, man, fuck all y'all. I'm gonna drop a song, and y'all are gonna fucking listen to it, whether y'all hate it or like it. Y'all
Yeah.
are gonna listen to it, and y'all are gonna get me plays. And that's exactly what happened. So
That actually kind of leads me. I didn't mean to cut you off, but like, how is it? This is interesting. How is it being in a community that's predominantly black community, especially the hip hop world is predominantly black? How is it being a white boy trying to make it into that?
I don't give a fuck.
Well, especially in San
I-
Antonio.
We
Yeah.
starting over.
I don't care.
I don't even think
Like-
hip hop is predominantly black anymore. I'm sorry to even say that. It's
Well, I mean,
definitely ventured out.
Especially when you look at the underground world. When you look at my lane, rest in peace, Lil Peep. But Lil Peep was doing it.
Lil Peep died?
Suicide Boys, yeah.
Cut the video.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! How did
So,
he
rest in
die?
peace.
Overdose.
Yeah, he overdosed and
Unfortunate, extremely unfortunate. And I'm not even gonna try to like play like, oh, bro, I've been listening to Lil Peep forever.
Yo.
I haven't. You
no,
know what I'm
I
saying?
read those
But-
tweets. I
My
read those
It's
mind
like,
is
dude,
blown.
Yeah, no, it's sad. It's just the fact that we've lost such a powerful person
Yeah.
in my lane.
For
in
those
the
of y'all
underground
who
music.
haven't listened to him,
Wow.
his music it's really out there, and
He
you'll see
just
why
got
people
on.
supported him.
It's extremely sad, but I mean, I feel like he speaks from real shit. I feel like he speaks from the heart.
Yeah,
But back to what I was saying, it's okay. So you got Suicide Boys, you got Lil Peep. I mean, if you want to go older, whatever. Okay, Mac Miller, Machine Gun Kelly, Eminem. A lot of the rappers coming up now are either white or considered white because
Yeah.
they're light complected. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm happy with where I'm at. I feel like I get respect from everybody. You know, I don't really give anybody a reason to not respect me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as long as your art shows
you're
it.
yourself. You know what I mean. You're coming in with the color. Tell me about what you're wearing. You know what I mean. Your color hair.
Shit, I'm wearing a Harley Davidson shirt.
You just doing
This-
yourself, right?
This shit's my dad's shirt, bro. This is my dad's. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, hell yeah.
whatever. Black pants, Vans, fucking colored hair.
It's way more
I fuck
authentic.
with your style. Yeah.
It's way more authentic when you just don't even think about it and you just do what you gotta do. So.
Once again, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't
Tell me
care.
what the fuck you gonna do.
I don't care. I genuinely don't care. Like, you have to go into it with, because I used to care about what everybody said.
Yeah, of course. I
Oh,
think a lot of
man.
people do.
Oh, dude, you're talking shit about me. Wah. Like, I used to be that guy. Like, Mom, they said I was fat or something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think when you are getting into the industry, like criticism, you kind of have to know how to maneuver through that shit.
You got to take it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you gotta take
You have
it.
to have thick skin.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you can't just have them listen to them and not do anything about it. You know, you take their words into consideration and maybe do something about it. If you're on that level, you feel like you need to make a change. You know, what I mean?
It needs to be, regardless of what the criticism is, take it and add fuel to the fucking fire.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I had to do until it got to the point where, okay, now people know who Alamo James is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the point where people that I've known for years don't even call me by my real name. They just call me James. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so I'm acknowledged more now.
Yeah.
I'm acknowledged more now as an artist than I am like
As a
just a regular
person.
everyday human being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is cool with me. I don't give a fuck, you know, but it's also kind of weird when I have friends that I've been friends with
Forever.
for years and they're like, "Hey, Alamo."
Yeah.
Hey, Alamo. And I'm like,
You're gonna have to get used to that.
It's
Yeah,
like, but
they're
it's like,
popping out the
dude,
woodwork.
like, it's
Yeah.
like, just call me by my name. Like, if you know who I am,
Yeah.
call me by my name. If you're a fan and you're approaching me,
Okay, Devin.
right, like,
Devin.
right, if somebody goes, "Hey, you're Devin,
Fine then.
you're Devin, right?" And I'll be like,
No.
Not on this
Well,
stage.
no.
Who the fuck are you?
And I think as a person looking on the outside from an artist, you can't distinguish the two. You just see one person, and that person who they present themselves to be, that's who they are. But I think that's the fight that some artists have, or most artists have, is no, I'm still a real person. I'm still a real human, regardless of what, my art says.
Absolutely. But I mean, I'm cool with walking down the street or whatever, and if somebody's like, hey, you're Alamo James, I'm like, hey, maybe.
That has to make your heart melt a little bit.
It does.
Where did Alamo James come from?
Yeah, that's
The city and my middle name.
Really?
Very simple.
James.
Extremely simple. My middle name's James.
And you rep San Antonio hard as a bitch.
How'd you come up with that?
I rep.
You just like...
I legit was laying in bed one night before. Okay, so this is my third name change.
Oh,
I've
God.
gone through 3.
Wait, I want to hear.
Yeah, there you
go
go.
ahead.
Go in order.
We
Go
want to
in order.
hear
I
all
wanna
of
hear
them.
First 2 are garbage, but it goes from trash to like slightly less trash.
Wait, I was like, I thought that was his name, Trash. I was like, you really named
You
yourself
went back to the
Trash?
90s.
Well, first I was garbage.
I'm a
then-
loser,
Right.
baby.
Then I was Trash.
I went from
and then-
garbage to trash
Garbage
man.
juice.
You know what I'm saying? No, I went from Devin Young, which was like my freshman year. That was my freshman year
Still
name.
young when he had that
Alright.
name.
He's still
Yeah.
young.
I was Devin and I was young.
Yeah.
There we
Devin
go.
Young.
Cool. Went from that to identity. And the reason behind coming up with that name was stupid as fuck. I hate the fact that I ever came up with that name.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No,
Tell me,
that's
tell me,
actually
like, I
not
wanna
that
hear it.
bad.
That was
That's
at a
not
point
bad.
where I was like listening to Logic and shit like that, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, bro,
One of
fuck! I
those.
want to come up with a deep name." Fuck, and
Shit.
I was like,
That's a-
identity, and they were like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because I don't have an identity."
Oh,
Mic
God.
drop, like,
No.
oh
Yeah.
no, kill him,
I'm
like,
weak.
kill him now.
Actually, that's not that
Anonymous.
bad. It's a good CD name.
Anonymous was
Identity.
taken.
No, it's not.
No,
it's,
it's not.
it's trash all the way
It's
around.
all the
No,
way.
it's
We're gonna
not.
burn that.
I try to
Garbage.
give
Leave
it a try.
alone.
Garbage all the
Alamo
way.
James, I love that
Hey,
fucking
well,
name.
somebody gonna take that and run with it.
Ugh.
I don't know who. but-
Somebody's gonna take
Right,
it.
somebody's.
Make it work.
I'm identity now. No.
Alamo James actually, it just rolls off the tongue pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how would you identify your sound?
Dark. I mean,
Boom.
dark. Like evil. Fucking.
Okay, so
hype.
with this new EP that you're thinking about putting out, how are you gonna change what you're doing?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
here's
So
how.
it's gonna
Here's
be
how it's gonna
happy
go.
dark.
So let me give you like a good example. So I mean, you've heard X's music, right? And a lot of it's just
Yeah.
fucking thrashy and hard and not mastered and nothing like that. So
Yeah.
just, okay, cool. It's gonna go from that to what he did on the 17 album, where it was like, maybe I need you in my life, in my life. Like
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Art inspired
I'm gonna
by art.
fucking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like do a little
Little
twist.
turn
Yeah.
around, yeah.
Not for long. It ain't gonna be a permanent thing. It's gonna be another 5 songs, and that's it. Then it's
I
right
really-
back to fucking Alamo James being Alamo James and
Yeah.
wanting to fuck shit up. You know.
Okay.
I
That's
really
that.
appreciate Hellbound being a short EP, and we were actually we were bumping Intro to Hell, and fucking the song cut off, and we're like, fuck, where's the rest of the song
Where's
at?
the rest
But
of the
that
song?
actually entices people to want to hear more. I
Right.
didn't even I was like trying to skip through, get to the next song, because I'm like, I want to hear more. But I really like what made you come up with the idea? I'm not gonna make it long. I'm just gonna keep it short, sweet, simple. Was it because you know that kind of attracts more attention?
That reason
Oh, the
exactly.
logic.
It was. It's,
Identity.
I've had people on
Identity.
previous songs be like, "Bro, if you would have added another verse, if you would have done this, if you would have done that, if you would have done another chorus or whatever,
Yeah.
you'd have made the song longer." And I'm like, "You want more music, don't you, bitch?
Thirsty
You want
ass.
more music, don't you,
That's
bitch?"
like making them
Yeah,
thirsty.
smart. Okay.
So
Okay.
that's how I do it. I just put out short songs. On top of that, dude, I really don't like long songs because I feel like with a lot of long songs, I just lose the fucking attention. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, you know.
Like if I'm listening
We
to
all
a
have
song and it's
ADD.
long as fuck, I'm just
Yeah.
like,
So
Next
no,
song,
no
like-
10-minute, 30-minute Pink Floyd ventures for you.
right.
It's like pretty much.
Pretty much,
That's
exactly.
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
but it has to be. There's a lot of songs that I like that are just too fucking long. They're just too goddamn long, and I'm like,
I'm trying to
dude,
think. I don't. Typical
I
song
mean,
is like what 5 minutes?
mainstream is
like 3
is-
minutes, 30 seconds.
No, it's like 4 to 5.
Yeah.
Not if you're getting radio play. Your
And I
song's
guess
not
depending
4
on
to
what
5
genre
minutes.
you're listening to.
Right.
What genre? Because
that's true.
I'm sure heavy metal and all that shit, they can last long as fuck.
Free
Right.
bird, free bird.
And I'd be
you
like,
ever heard this song by Rush called 2112?
No.
Yeah, it's
How
long
long
as
is that?
fuck.
It's long as
21
fuck.
minutes and
Now,
12
are they
seconds.
are there lyrics through the whole song, or is it just the instrumental playing halfway through, or what?
There's a lot of instrumental.
Oh, okay. See.
Yeah, it's just about.
Well, if the beat go hard, shit, you put Metro Boomin on
Did
the
the beat
beat and
go off?
let it last for 10 minutes. I might listen.
So, Alamo James, where do you see your style or music evolving?
Nowhere. No, like dead ass. I see my style
Okay,
staying.
see, yeah.
Here's one thing I hate this shit with a passion. I hate when rappers are like, yeah, dude, I'm an artist.
She's so animated.
I'm an artist. I am an artist. No, you're a rapper. Own that label.
What's the two?
I will
All right,
gladly
tell me the difference
Yes,
between the two.
what's
All right, let me tell you
Your perspective.
I'll give you an artist in San Antonio
Okay,
who was a rapper in my opinion at first and is now I can consider him an artist.
and that is
Swanee Ivy.
okay.
I can consider him an artist because of the venturing out and the versatility of his
Yes.
music now.
Okay.
At first, he was a rapper. Me,
Okay.
I don't plan on venturing out too far and doing too much. I plan on doing this EP and doing my same shit
So,
again.
would you consider yourself a straightforward artist? If you're sticking to one, if you know how to paint the canvas this way, why would you paint it the other way?
Right.
Right. So
Well,
you're an artist.
But I mean,
I
there's
consider
many
myself a
different,
rapper.
There's
What's up?
many different styles of rap, though. So you can't just
I was gonna
negate
say
all
that.
this different branches of rap and say that they're not traditional rappers just because they don't rap in a particular style that you rap into. So
Right.
I don't know. I feel like you'd have I feel like rap is definitely an art. and
Over
there's
the years,
definitely
it
many
has
different
evolved
styles
into
of rap
different
that are
styles.
I mean,
considered
I won't say that rap's not an art because it definitely is. Any type of music's an art.
Right.
What I'm saying is, I'm gonna do one thing. That's it because that's what I like,
So you're gonna do what you know that's gonna help you,
Right.
Help your brand.
which is rap.
So
And
would you
that's it.
consider yourself a rapper and that's it?
Yeah.
You're
And
not
what
an
type
artist.
of rap? How are you defining your rap then? Because
For me, I'm an underground rapper. That's why I want to keep it. I don't want it to become something commercial. I don't want it to become something that just gets too big.
It's-
you know what I mean? And it sounds stupid
It's
because
clouded at that point.
Right,
It's not natural.
I feel right, exactly. Because I feel like I've seen underground artists blow up, and now they're just at this point where it's like, damn, are you really even underground? Are you really what you said you were at one point? At one point, you were what you said you were, but now you're so big, and it's kind of like,
Are people taking pride of being underground? Because
I do.
I know
the
there's a
whole
lot
purpose
people,
of
yeah.
being in the position that you're in is to get to that mainstream level.
No,
Not for you.
I don't want to be mainstream.
Explain that,
so
please.
then, I think there might be a difference between going mainstream and having more exposure. 'Cause, like,
Right. So for me, mainstream, I don't want to sign to a label.
okay,
I
there we go.
never
Okay,
want to
you
sign
wanna
to a
be
label.
independent.
Ever.
Ever.
And
Because
explain to us why.
I feel like at that point, labels can do this and do that, twist.
Tell you- I mean,
know what I mean?
literally
Change little
labels-
things
yeah.
that make you a different person.
Labels are
I want to
big.
run my own shit the whole way. I don't want anybody else besides me and my team touching my
That
shit.
seems to be the movement right now. And there's a lot of people who, I'm not going to say there's a lot of people, there's definitely a handful of people out there that are mainstream that are independent artists. We have, damn, I just got a brain fart. What's old boy? Chance the rapper.
We always go to Chance. I was gonna
We
say him.
always
I
go
didn't
to
want to say
Chance,
him
but
because we always
yeah,
go to him.
he,
but
a lot of people think that he is signed to somebody.
that's a
But
rumor.
But I mean, you
That's
have
just a
artists that
rumor.
back in the day
Lil Peep
collaborated
was
and came together and
independent,
still
right?
remain themselves.
Lil
Like, yeah,
Peep?
Busta Rhymes,
he was
like,
independent.
a lot of
and
these.
his whole label, they all say the same.
Yeah.
See, I just feel like I don't want to get that big. And it sounds weird because a lot of people are like, isn't that the goal?
Yeah.
Isn't
How
that
are
the
you?
goal?
How are you measuring your success then? If
I want to get big. Like, don't get me wrong. I want to expand and have more people hear my music. At the end of the day, I'm making music for people.
Yeah.
But what I don't want is, I'm looked at as a corporate, like,
Commercialism.
I am an entity of a
Gotcha.
corporation.
Yeah.
And I'm a puppet of them now.
Yeah.
Now I'm theirs. Or now I'm theirs.
So
I'm
what
this,
is your
I'm
plan
that.
to stay independent? Because most people don't even know how to progress in their career independently. Like, what's the plan for you?
Networking. A lot of networking. Doing a whole lot more
He's
shows.
super nice.
I'd say a lot of where I've progressed is shows. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for shows that I've been put on, I wouldn't be where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's still a long way to go, but I've made a decent name for myself here. There are people that do know who I am.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and I do inspire people. And it's weird because I have people that DM me and tell me that they're inspired by me, and I'm like, damn. Sometimes I can't even inspire myself, and I inspire you.
Yeah,
that's wild.
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy to me because I don't know. Like a lot of times, it's like, man, I love doing music. I do. It's my favorite thing to do. I love doing shows. There's nothing like doing a show.
Yeah,
nothing like it. But there's also times where I'm like, man, kind of sucks. I'm just not where I'm at, where I want to be yet, and I just keep on like, I'm very impatient. I'm a super impatient person. So it's like, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I don't want, I want instant gratification right now. Like, it sucks. You know what I mean? Because I look in the mirror and I'm like, are you growing? Are you growing?
I want to stop you right there with people, because artists in general nowadays, everyone I hit up, everyone who wants a music video, everyone who wants to do music, they want it now. They want it done, that instant gratification, right?
Right.
Same with your phone. The reason you're addicted to your phone is because you want that instant gratification. You get a notification, you're like, oh, it feels good.
You look at it and you
somebody
go,
acknowledged me today.
Somebody acknowledged me, right? That's the thing with our generation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if we learned from the older generation is take time to perfect your craft, that will definitely help you out.
Well, I'm definitely given no option. You know what I mean? Like, I want it now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, who doesn't want it now?
You're right.
Am I going to get it now? Shit, maybe.
See, and be careful what you ask for, too, because you're like, I'm not chasing mainstream clout, but damn, if it's open at your doorstep, what are you going to tell it? No?
No.
I don't want to be mainstream. I don't want the luxuries and the...
I really don't. I want to make enough money to sustain myself and sustain a family.
Yeah.
I would be fine with making...
Just enough.
This is more than enough, but $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
I'd be fine.
Yeah.
I don't need millions.
Yeah.
If I get millions, cool, but I don't need millions.
So how do you measure your success?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm really
happiness, family oriented.
How would you?
I ain't got shit to do with family. Definitely ain't got shit to do with family.
Explain.
Like, well, I mean, like, as far as my success goes.
Yeah. I mean, like, I want to buy my mom a house.
Yeah, what's your priority?
No, definitely. I would love to buy my dad, like, a new boat and buy my mom, I don't know, whatever the fuck she wants. I don't know. I know she wants. My mom always says, like, stupid, outlandish shit. She's like, you know what you can get me? Botox. I want Botox.
Me and your mom would be fucking best friends.
I'm like, no, dude, I'm not going to buy you Botox, Mom. Like, get out of here. You know what I want? She'll go, you know what I want? Boob implants. Mom,
the fact that she's giving you a rundown on the things that she wants, she sees the vision. She is supportive.
She's like, I know what you're gonna do, so I better get those boobs
when you
for
get
Christmas.
there, I'm giving you the list now.
Get out of here.
That's
Mom.
funny. I think money should never be the objective.
Yeah.
No.
Because then you're just taking it away from the art.
Money's a tool.
Money's a tool.
It's not the objective.
I want to earn money,
of course,
doing music. I would love to get paid to do what I love to do, you know. But if I was to do a show tomorrow and they say, hey, we're not paying you jack shit,
but if you know what's going to get your name out there,
well, see,
I think that a lot of people
I'll get you on my next house show for sure.
Like, I feel like this tattoo right here says a lot about you and like how you're measuring yourself. And I really love this local vibe. You want to tell us a little more about like this piece in particular?
You got to get a picture of that though.
It's
take a picture of that.
It's San Antonio. It's Texas.
Oh,
it's my roots. It's my roots. It's where I'm from.
This is Alamo, James.
Wow.
Yeah, it's what I represent. You know, it's everything that I love. I guess you could say everything that I love is here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything. Family's here. Friends here. You know, I've met a lot of good people here, met a lot of bad people, but the good
all my
outweighs.
Live in Texas.
Right, all my exes live in Texas, like George Bush. What?
Wow.
But it's just that's what live
What do
for.
you
Cool.
okay, because I don't know, San Antonio, the scene out here, the music scene, it has not been placed on the map like how I would think it would be. Like after moving here and seeing all the people coming out the woodwork, like I didn't know it was this many underground artists out here, especially in rap.
I'm not surprised.
Why
The
do you
point
think
is, it's
San
all
Ant-
underground.
Why do you
Too
why
underground.
do you think a little bit too. Why do you think that San Antonio is not on the map?
I'm not surprised at all. I'm really not. I guess
Why?
being in it, you kind of get a little bit of a different perspective when you're on the inside. A lot of people are on the outside looking in like, oh man, our music scene needs to be put on the map. Me, on the other hand, I'm on the inside looking out, and I'm like, you have no fucking idea
It's a mess.
what's going on behind these doors. This shit's trash.
Crab in a barrel.
Let me tell you why. With artists, it should be, I want to help you, you want to help me, and we're going to grow together.
Yeah.
There are so many artists in San Antonio that you're right. There is no fucking reason that we shouldn't be bigger than what we are.
Yeah.
No reason. But the problem is, let's say we're all in the ocean, right? You got me,
So
you,
Texas.
Dom, we got Kai. Let's say we're all trying to live, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm holding you down. You're holding him down. He's holding her down.
Ain't nobody
Ain't
going.
nobody holding me down.
Nobody's really getting anywhere. We're just trying to stay afloat.
Yeah.
To where if we all helped each other out and tried to swim to shore, we'd all fucking make
that was
it.
probably
Look
like
at
the
that shit.
best imagery
That is
Look at
awesome.
that
possible
shit.
for that.
That is what the rap game here is like. Every artist that's fucking here
Somebody
wants
needs
to
to
hold
animate
everybody else down. Instead of
Doggy
getting
dog.
together, holding hands, and
Yeah.
doggy paddling to fucking shore,
Yeah.
and we all make money together. What's the problem with that?
What do
But
you
nobody
think
wants
it is,
that.
though? Why is everybody
Everybody
had that
wants to be the
mentality?
first out of here.
Yep.
Everybody wants to be the first out of San Antonio. Oh, I'm the one that put it on the map.
Yeah.
I'm the one that did
And,
it.
and while they're working on that, people like Blake are already making it out.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I heard about that.
You're trying to catch up to Blake, but instead of, oh, let's all race together so we can catch up to that motherfucker and put him in the dust. No.
Has
no,
he
no, no.
reached out to
He's
anybody
running-
back home?
What do you mean?
Like, has he reached out to
Has
any-
he?
like to put anybody else?
I don't
on?
want to talk about him. Dead ass.
Dead ass.
That should be your motivation for
And
real.
it is.
Yeah.
It definitely is. You know, I want to be big in this music shit, and I feel like good for him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy
Yeah.
for where he's at. I don't hold any negativity towards him. I don't hold any, grudges, nothing like that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, down the line, I definitely think that you guys should mend that. I mean, just because, as you said, crabs in a barrel, like we shouldn't encourage it, even
Right.
though it came from a spawn that happened back in high school. I definitely think
This isn't
that
high school anymore.
It's not high school anymore. It's real
There-
life,
there should
and
be
we're
no
adults
drama.
now.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
so-
You're older than me. I'm ready to
And
stomp it out.
you both could probably teach each other some things.
No.
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 And the drama continues.
No, no. I'm just saying, like I think he's going his own route with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go your route, I'm gonna go mine. If somewhere down the line we meet again, cool. If we don't, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not upset at you. I'm not anything towards you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's good that he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because whether you like it or not, I mean, he's the biggest one out here. He's the one who's giving San Antonio a name right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I wish it was me?
Of
Fuck yeah, I
course,
wish it
of
was me.
course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as long as the city gets put on by fucking somebody,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because I feel like we have talent here that needs to
There's
be exposed.
major talent out here.
It needs to be exposed.
So
you know what I mean?
going back to that, why hasn't the city made it yet?
Hmm?
What would you do as an artist, as a person? If
What would you
you
do
had people
differently?
that were following you, what would you do to help San Antonio grow?
I've had this idea of making a mixtape of every San Antonio artist that wants to be on it.
Ooh.
Open the door for every San Antonio artist.
Okay.
Nobody
idea.
pays for anything, nothing. We get every San Antonio artist. We get a producer or a couple producers from the city. You make beats. You make these beats for free. You give us these beats so that we can record on these beats. And we make an EP called This Is San Antonio, or a mixtape called This Is San Antonio, which will be fucking tracks on tracks on tracks. Where literally it's everybody.
Check this
I
out.
want to hear that.
All right, so that's
Run
a
it.
great idea.
Right.
And
I
I'm
almost
doing
had
it.
this- and I'm already doing it. No, I'm just
He's like-
kidding. Oh, time out.
You just gave him an idea.
Pause.
Pause.
All right, so You remember I was telling you I was gonna do the cipher, right?
Yes.
Right.
And that's pretty much the same thing you're doing.
Same concept.
It's a way for San Antonio artists to get involved. So we put a video and we name it San Antonio Cipher, and that's artists from San Antonio. Now the reason I stopped going with that, and this is for y'all too, is because there was already a cipher that was going around. People saw it. There were some artists on there, and people started hating on it. Just started trashing the shit out of that video.
And it was actually a good.
The video quality was
pretty
amazing.
good. Yeah.
Okay, and they probably dubbed it, so it wasn't probably a freestyle. They probably recorded that stuff in a studio.
Was it the one with Robbie Raps and stuff like
Yes.
that? Okay, gotcha. That one.
So I mean, the quality was there.
Right.
And maybe they weren't the best artists to choose from, but it's San Antonio, and we're San Antonio artists, and it's a San Antonio cipher. So why the fuck is San Antonio tearing these artists because they
I was
didn't
actually
get a
really
chance
upset
to get
to
in?
see that. I was upset to see that.
You're upset to see San Antonio trashing San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just explained that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
But here's the thing.
And that discourages
again,
other people.
Absolutely.
You're gonna hear this. We're gonna need to get a counter on how many times I say this in this interview.
Go.
We'll
I
have
don't
one.
give
It'll
a
be at the
fuck.
end. I don't give a fuck. Ding.
Don't give a fuck.
Okay,
Ding.
you
I
don't.
don't.
You don't. But what about everyone else in San
'cause
Antonio?
y'all
How-
can't have that mentality.
Why?
That's feeding into the crabs in a barrel mentality.
But why should you give a fuck about what somebody else says about your music? That's gonna put you at a place like
I can see what you're saying.
when I say that, I mean why should you give a fuck if somebody is saying, "Oh, bro," that's like me going to a Spurs game, right? And I say, "Oh, Pau Gasol is fucking trash."
You're gonna
And
get
you-
beer
yeah.
spilled on
But
you.
guess what?
You're gonna get beer thrown
But
on you
guess what?
regardless. You play for Lakers, like, dude, you can't talk about Paul
But guess
Gasol.
what? I can't make it to the NBA. Who am I to tell him that he sucks?
That's
Who
true.
am I to tell him if I said, "Hey, pal, I'll play you 1-on-1," he'd fuck my whole shit up.
Yeah.
Who am I to tell him that he's trash? The worst NBA player in the NBA is still probably 20 times better than I am. You know what I mean?
You're right.
So who am I to talk shit about him? Who is any person to talk shit about me and my music? You don't make music. You can't make music. You can't because you don't have the means to do it. I've gotten to a point where I have the means to do it. I have people behind me who record my shit, produce my shit, mix, master, take my photos, take my videos. I have everything that I need. I worked for this. I got it because I worked.
Yes.
I showed the work ethic.
Yeah.
So who is anybody to say, "Oh, your music trash"? Okay, you can say that my music's trash, but you're not doing any better.
Okay.
So with that
What's
being
so funny,
said,
Pat?
It's just funny. 'Cause
I'm not the one. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't feel like anybody who's making music should care to that degree. Put your music out. If we can all get together and make music and put out tracks, why would we not do that as a city?
Well, because there's gonna definitely be people in the city who are just down to make money.
There's a lot.
And
of
whenever
that,
you
actually.
have anybody
a
who
lot.
a lot of people
Everybody
get into the
there.
game just because they think, oh, I'm gonna get into this game and I'm gonna make
Because
money.
fucking
Yeah.
9 to 5. I just wanna make music.
Right. Well,
You know what I mean, I want to be my own boss.
that's the thing. Okay, so I encourage people to charge. I do.
Yeah.
Because if I'm making art,
I mean,
if
you
I'm
should.
making something,
Yeah, you should.
why am I just going to give it away? If I'm good at
Yeah.
something, why am I going to give it away for free?
Yeah.
Here's the way I do it. If somebody comes to me and says, "Hey, I want you for a feature." Okay, cool. How much do you want to pay me?
By the way, this podcast is gonna cost you $20.
By the
Right.
way,
And at that point, I would say, "Okay,
Idiot.
it's worth
I'll
the
get you-
$20
right,
for
I'll
that
get you-
exposure. Yeah.
Idiot.
I'll
That's
get you
right.
$20 at some point." You know what I mean?
At some point.
Right.
Not
Maybe
today.
not
We got
today.
PayPal count.
But
Do you accept coins?
right?
Bitcoin.
What
Yeah.
about like fucking the Cash App? You got that?
And no clout tokens are
Nah,
accepted
we-
here.
But
Nah.
my thing is if an artist is like, "Hey, I want you on my song." Cool. How much do you want to pay me? Well, how much do you want? That's not the question I asked. How much do you want to pay me? I'll pay you $30. Cool. Now don't disrespect me and be like, "Oh, I'll pay you $5." I'm like, "Huh, yeah, well then you
Yeah.
can kiss my ass."
I see what you're
like,
saying.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm not gonna be the guy to, well, shit. I mean, I do these shows, and this song might get a little bit of clout, so $100. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I see what
I am in the same spot that you are. We are still in the same city doing the same
Yeah.
shit, trying to make it the fuck out.
You're definitely speaking.
So why am I going to do that? You know what I'm saying?
And people do that out here a lot.
And it's stupid.
I'm sure they do.
That's the problem. It's so fucking stupid. Why am I going to pay you $300 when you are in the same fucking city?
I feel like you're talking about an exact situation right
Who
now.
I'm talking about.
Who charged you $300, Alamo?
I'm not. What I'm saying
Who
is,
did it?
what I'm saying
Who
is,
hurt you?
anybody who wants to charge like that, anybody that's charging out of the ass like that, like,
Yeah.
dude, you played yourself.
Yeah.
Show me on the wall.
That
You're
is
He
true,
hit
though.
you.
You're still in the same spot as me.
That's true.
If I come to you and I say, hey, bro, I want a feature, I don't have a problem with paying you for your time, your gas.
Just be reasonable.
You know, but don't be, yeah, dog, I want a couple hundred. Yeah, well, you can kiss my ass a couple times. How about that? Like, that's how I feel about you. You know what I mean?
my
That's
God.
I'm not paying anybody in this city more than $100.
Yeah.
You're fucking out of there. Like, you're so wild. Like, nobody
I feel
in
like
this
you're
city.
level-headed. Definitely level-headed.
Yeah,
But I mean, am I? So it makes sense then.
Yeah.
What
So
I'm saying.
from your standpoint, from what you've told us so far,
Mhm.
like you have a good standpoint on things. I just think you're hard-headed when it comes to talking to other
And
artists,
here
talking
comes the
to.
criticism.
No, dude, I am. I
You
definitely.
are,
No,
yeah.
I'll say I am. I'm definitely hard-headed. There's a reason behind it. The reason behind it
Absolutely,
is
yeah.
a lot of the times I try to talk to artists, y'all want to hit me with the, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, my music video's got 25,000 views on YouTube. My music's got 30,000 plays on SoundCloud. Okay, cool. I can buy listens too. You're not proving anything to me. You're not proving. Okay.
Do people really do that?
Yeah.
What? Say that I got these kind of numbers?
I mean,
yes.
No,
Check it out.
know, we-
buy
Yes.
listens.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. So look, here's my thing.
Crazy.
This world.
I want to
damn.
know. Here's what I want to know.
Said this world.
For me to pay X amount for a feature from you, I want to know how much money you actually bring in. I want to know how much you bring in. This is not for me to be boastful. This is not for me to be talking trash about anybody. I know artists that get more plays than I do on every song,
Yeah.
okay? Still don't sell as many tickets as I do.
But
I get if I get 1,000 plays, 2,000 plays, 3,000 plays, a song. That's cool, whatever. I want more plays, but how is it that I'm still able to consistently, every time we do a show, I'm on the same shows as you or whatever the case may be, and I'm still selling more than you, so I'm bringing in more money than you.
sometimes it's about who you know, not what you know. Is that right? That's
I just care. Right.
Cringe.
Well, okay.
Cringe.
I'm just
Right.
I'm looking
So
at
yeah,
every
everybody has
single
to have
angle.
But here's the
out of it,
thing.
right?
With Ryan, that's who I roll with. Dead Spot. Shout out Dead Spot all day,
Shout
every
out
day.
to Dead Spot.
Shout out
For
Dead
real.
Spot all day, every day. That's what I fucking rep. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
So Ryan, to let me just start from the very beginning with that. So I was able to get on a show because I had met Ryan one time through a couple of homies, a homie named Bailey and another homie named Ajax.
Yeah.
So I met Ryan through them. I went to a studio. Ryan was there. We were not really talking, but I got to meet the dude, whatever.
Yeah.
Ryan himself has told me that at first when he met me, he thought I was annoying as fuck. And he wanted to hit me.
Really?
Ryan
Ryan
himself
doesn't
has
even
told me
seem
that.
like that type of
Straight to your
person. He
face.
seems so chill.
Ryan is chill.
Yeah.
So
That
how
means you had
annoying
to
were
know I
you
was
that day?
annoying
You
as
were
fuck.
so annoying that day.
So
Yeah.
but I'm always like the same way. I'm always just fucking extra as fuck.
Yeah.
Here I am.
Animated as fuck.
You notice
So
me.
extra.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But anyways, that's when I met him for the first time. And Bailey and Ajax kept on telling me, oh, bro, we can get you on an Xavier Wolf show. And me being me, I was like, shut the fuck up. Stop playing. Like, because if you're playing with my emotions right now, like, I'm going to get real sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would love
And
that.
be extra
I'm gonna get
animated.
real sad.
Like, I would love that opportunity.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, we got it. No, they didn't.
No,
so,
they didn't. They didn't
like,
get it.
They didn't get it, right?
Emotions.
So, come to find out, Ryan's the one who's putting the show on.
Yeah.
I didn't know that Ryan did that. So, here's how it happened. I walk into Sultan's because that's where I go all the time. Shout out Sultan
Sultan's?
Cafe. You know what the fuck going on. So, anyways, I walk in. Bailey, Ryan, Uncle Mark. These are probably all people y'all haven't met. Bailey, Ryan, Uncle Mark, Eric, Abel, and Justin. They're all back there, right? So I walk back there and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? Whatever. I look at Bailey. What the fuck's going on with this Xavier Wolf show? You said it's January 1st. We're already in the middle of December. What the fuck's going on with it? You said you'd get me on the show. Well, Ryan's sitting as far away from me as you are.
Yeah.
And Bailey goes, well, talk to Ryan. He's right there. And I was like,
did you know that, right?
No. I was like,
that was God.
I was like, you never told me who was doing the show.
Yeah.
He goes, well, there's the man to talk to. So I'm looking at Bailey like this. And I'm like, all right. Well, since I know who the fuck the business guy is, I look at Ryan and I was like, what do I got to do to be on the show? Point blank period. I wasn't like, Ryan, like, please.
My man.
Sweetie, put me on the show. No.
You were just straightforward.
I told him, I want to be on the show. What do I have to do to be on the show? He looked
$300.
No.
Right,
but he looks at me and he goes, I don't know, bro. We got a full lineup. I'm not sure if we can do it or not. I was like, Ryan, what do I have to do to be on the show? I don't know, bro. We have a full lineup. I'm like, Ryan, book me for one show. One show. If you like what I do, keep booking me. If you don't like what I do, lose my number, whatever. Don't ever contact me again. Block me. Do what you got to do.
You were just confident.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I knew I was ready.
Yeah.
So he goes, I don't know, bro. I'll see what I can do.
I don't know, bro.
All right. That's literally how he says it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. All right. So probably about 4 days goes by. He goes, all right, I can give you 10 minutes at the very beginning of the show. Cool. I was happy.
That's all you need, honestly.
I was happy with that.
I got 2 minutes in the car, and I was like, wait, what's the next song?
I was like, shit, that's cool. Dope. Closer to the show day, I think a couple people had, like, dropped off the show, whatever, couldn't do it. Whatever the fuck the case may have been. I end up in the middle of the card with a 15-minute set. So now I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Yeah.
Like, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
I am ready as fuck.
We're
January
definitely
1st.
putting a counter on the F word.
Ready as fuck.
Dude, oh, dude.
Are you? Because I'm.
On the F word?
Yes,
On
at
the F word, you're just
at the
gonna-
end. It'll be great.
Yeah, no, it's not going to stop. So,
Alamo fucking James.
All right, go ahead, man.
so then the show comes. I'm kind of nervous, you know what I mean? I did the Suicide Boys show in November, but I got hoed on that one.
Yeah.
So January, this was my like first show that I was like,
Actual.
oh, this is like the full thing. Like this is
Yeah.
the full experience. This is the right way to do it. I go out. I started my set with this song that I had. I never dropped it. It's a song called You Sane, right? I can't even front. Song's trash, okay?
Damn.
Garbage.
Garbage. I start the set with that garbage ass song. Nobody reacts.
Is that where you?
I
were
was
little?
like, oh, this is not gonna go good.
Yeah.
This is not good. I do another song. Don't remember what it was. Nobody reacts. I was like, I got a couple of like head bobs, whatever, but nobody's like reacting.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
Then the third song comes on. It's a song that I have called Ain't Playing.
Yeah.
That was when I was like, dude, I got to fucking do something. I jump in the crowd. Everybody clears out a big-ass circle. I'd never been in a mosh pit before. Don't know about the life, right? Prior to this, don't know about the life. I don't know about the mosh pit life.
That's her life right
So I jump in, and I'm thinking, oh, everybody's just like, oh, man.
No.
Who the fuck's calling me? Fuck off. So I'm thinking, everybody's gonna be like, oh, wow, like, jumping, ooh, yeah. Alamo
Jump
Jam.
around. You
Everybody-
thought it was the 90s.
Right. Like, I didn't think it was
Everybody's
gonna be.
watching you.
I didn't think it was gonna be anything super major.
Yeah.
Well, then my DJ is like, "Let's go, 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2."
And then it was early 2000s.
Oh, bro. As soon as the beat dropped, everybody goes, "Ah," and just fucks my whole shit up. Dead. Like,
What was that?
R.I.P.
What was
Alamo
that
fucking
feeling like for
James.
you?
what was the feeling like?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
Stupid amazing.
Yeah.
So then I'm getting crushed by people, and in the video, my friend had taken a video of it. In the video, you can see me just like jumping, and then all of a sudden, I'm gone. Like I'm off the screen. I just, blink, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Right? And you're looking around. She wasn't even in the pit, and she got her ankle fucked up bad. Like
was that a good
bruised
impression for Ryan?
Big time. Yes. So, and then as soon as I got that started, I was like, I got him now. Got him where I want him. Then I'm standing on the speakers. I'm jumping on stage. Yeah. Now I'm like, okay, cool. I've got a grip on it.
You take that murder song out or what?
I don't remember if I did it. I'm pretty sure I did it that set.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was like the last song I did.
Yeah.
You know, it was fun as fuck. And then I go backstage. Ryan's back there, and I'm like, hey, what'd you think about my set? He goes, dude, that was dope as fuck. I looked at him, and I was like, thank you. That was it.
And that was it.
The rest
That's
is
all
history.
you have to do is just let your art just show the way.
Rest is history. So now here we are, still rolling deep with the dead spot squad. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so this is our segment. I fucks with this. Part 2.
Kai, take it out.
Guys, again,
Take it away, Kai.
we're gonna chill. We're gonna calm down from these hectic,
Okay.
these hectic times.
The concrete, I'm pushing play on the Walkman, bumping all these hip-hop beats, pouring verses out my mind that will take you to the peak. With power of the kind, there is none that can defeat, cause life's a treat. Every experience comes unique.
Yeah, this reminds me of some classic old schools. You know what
That's
I mean?
some old
Bobbing
schools.
your head with the top down with your homies.
Look, I don't know why, but this song really makes me want to listen to DMX. Is that weird?
Really?
Come on.
Maybe.
I just want to hear, come on.
Maybe.
Yeah. Like, I don't know why. I just really want to listen to that
But
right now.
DMX, damn, you went there.
Hey, shit. DMX with Fifth Element. Is this Fifth Element, right?
Yeah.
It was collective element.
Collective, not the Fifth. Oh, that's awkward.
He made up his
Damn
own
it.
thing.
Hey, nah,
Alright,
I fucks
with
I
it.
fucks with it.
I feel like we need more of this in San Antonio.
Definitely need more of
so-
that laid back.
So
shit.
whoever wants to
I
come
fucks
with
with it.
new shit
Yeah,
in San
come with it.
Antonio,
we
you know,
need variations.
bring this shit.
Whoever wants to not be angry.
Yeah.
Right? Or depressed.
sad.
Gang banging on
Or
pancakes.
no, not even gangbanging.
He said
They
gang
not doing
banging.
that shit out here.
All right,
I
I
don't-
fucks with it. I
I
fucks
fucks
with
with
it.
it.
Yeah, no, it's
Thumbs
fire.
up.
It's
All right,
fire.
cool. Alamo
Yeah.
James, what you got there, G?
I want to
You
hear
know what though?
yours.
Fuck going on. You know what I got.
don't. Tell everybody what's going on.
All right, so
going
here's
on?
what's going on. If you don't know, if you don't fucking know about MattyjTX, you're asleep. You're fucking sleeping. MattyJTX.
Okay, so he's local.
He's
He's
out
from
of
Odessa.
Odessa.
He's from Odessa.
Texas. Okay, cool.
He's from Odessa. He's cool with Mel and them.
Shout out
Yeah.
Mel.
Yeah,
Mel's
shout
that
out
dude.
Mel. You cool ass people, man. We need to
Mel's
get you
that
on
dude.
this podcast.
TSA all day. You know what the fuck going on.
TSA, baby.
Dude. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to MattyjTX. That dude.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
It's that dude. Love how y'all just turning up right now.
That shit is dope though. Is there a video for this?
No.
Ooh,
You're
what?
doing it. You gotta do it.
Hey, tell him to hit me up, Doug.
I want to be in that video.
Hell yeah, I fucks with it. I fucks with
I
it.
fucks with
Yeah?
With it.
Damn right,
All right.
dude. This song's fire.
Hell yeah. All right,
All
Felicia, you got it? What you got?
So I have a SoundCloud. I hate saying that. SoundCloud artist.
SoundCloud
It's so
artist.
disrespectful.
That's so disrespectful.
He's just an artist.
I have an artist who has music posted on SoundCloud by the name of Devin More.
Okay.
All right, let me.
Let me tell you why it's disrespectful.
Okay, why is it disrespectful?
Because I feel like when people talk about SoundCloud artists,
Yeah.
I feel like it's like people
They
think,
automatically
you
have
got a
some
mic
type of
and a computer?
expectations. Yeah.
right, like it's
Yeah.
but it's like it's a dumbed down like
Yeah,
every
of course.
SoundCloud artist, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Them I just fucked on your bitch.
No, there's some really dope ass shit coming off of SoundCloud.
fucking
There's
right.
A lot
But
of dope shit coming off of
There's
SoundCloud.
people that probably don't have enough money to actually put their music out there, but they got some dope ass music. You know
Definitely.
what I mean? It's an opportunity.
All right, let me play Devin More. It's called Kick It Too.
Yeah. You the one I wanna kick it to. Maybe spend another day or two. You the one I wanna kick it to. Yeah. Maybe spend another day or two. Yeah. Getting throwed up. Finna go up. Getting throwed up. Finna go up. You know I don't really have the time for you. Every time I'm in the city.
Hell nah, he's hitting that nay. Yeah, I fucks with that. That was a good song. I definitely put that down on there.
You're like the type of person that just listens like, oh, I just love Party Next Door.
I do. But I do.
I love Magic Jordan.
I do.
Oh my God.
That's my lane right there. Chris Brown.
That's that shit.
She's
like
on that Chris Brown. Oh,
everybody, please go listen to Heartbreak in the Moon.
It's
Whatever.
good.
That is it. 45 songs on that album, and not one,
Fire.
maybe 2 songs are bad.
Fire. And my favorite song is the first fucking song. Lost and Found.
Oh my God. Hey, listen to me. But this is what really
What the
pisses
fuck
me
going
off.
on?
And I'm gonna let you.
Felicia been
I'm
hot
gonna
about
let you
this,
get
bro.
your heat off.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Finish. But we're talking about Chris Brown.
Bruh, tell me why they just
Damn.
straight shitting on this dude, man. He made a mistake.
Who?
Chris Brown, so many years ago. They are not.
What, with him punching Rihanna?
All right, let's stop. Because you said it and I got
we're
mad
saying
again.
facts.
Oh no, what I'm saying is like, you know, people make mistakes and whatnot. I'm
But-
not saying it's right, but
It happened.
long.
Bro, have you
fucking
seen
forever
him?
ago.
He's a drug addict.
Is he?
Like, yes.
I don't know. I don't
He's
fucking look at
looking
him.
bad out here in these streets. Yeah, like, please go support Chris, please. Team Breezy forever.
And
Okay,
now
I'm not that deep.
Now continuing.
Wait, he was with you, and then he wasn't
I'm
with you.
not
He's
that-
like,
yeah,
okay,
I'm not
no
that
more.
deep.
I'm
Yeah.
Team Breezy.
And now we're
I'm
back
Team
with
Breezy.
I fucks with it.
I fucks with it.
All right, check it out. I got the song from Lacrae. I like saying it like that. He's a real cool dude.
He's a mainstream artist.
He's a
Omelette du
mainstream.
fromage.
Just let me do me with the mainstream. All right.
Omelette
This song is called Broke, and it's I like motivational stuff.
Now, when
Of
you say
course.
Lecrae, you're talking about like Lecrae,
Yeah.
the Christian rapper, like
guy?
Lecrae.
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
All right, cool.
Lacrae.
I don't think that's why.
Lecrae.
That's probably why he's not as big as he should
Yeah,
be.
absolutely not.
Because,
But
yeah.
man, my homie Julian
He
actually
still has
showed
dope
me this
music.
guy.
He raps
He's
happy.
dope.
My
Yeah, that's what
Christian
I'm saying.
friend showed me this song, and I was like, "Why is he going so hard?"
He's he's a dope ass artist.
Yeah.
No, Lecrae's dope.
All right, check it
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Check it out.
Being broke and staying on sick, right? Do it for my folks trying to get by. Came through the struggle with my head high. Being broke, you know what it feel like. I said, being broke made me rich. 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 Gotta keep the stove hot so it cook right. If everybody eating, that's a good night. Had to take a loss, so I took flight. Hard times made for a good life. I said, being broke made me rich. 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 Never fell in love with the cocoa. Never had to hold it.
I'm gonna be editing this shit, looking at that, and be like,
Yo, stiff. Like his
shoulder-
joint actually does this.
"Somebody get this man some oil."
Yes.
WD-40. I told
All right.
y'all
Oh,
which questions I wanted, but y'all just keep
let's
rolling.
talk about the topic of depression.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Run it.
Let's talk
How you feel about
that.
drugs?
Yeah. How do you feel about drugs?
I love
I
them. No, I'm
did
just
see
playing.
a tweet. No, I saw a tweet that said
Uh-oh.
different. Yeah, go
She gonna
ahead.
call you out.
No, I don't. I
I'm
don't.
coming with facts.
I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs.
Not even weed.
No. No.
Hurtful.
And the reason why.
But you got
I just
in
don't.
your
I don't need to.
tattoo.
But you're a
That's
rapper.
not. That's not weed.
But
So
what is it?
but you rap.
I know what you're talking about. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what this is supposed to be is like cartoon, like leaves on the blue bonnet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not weed.
So you're not smoking the marijuana?
Right. I'm not. Sorry, bro. I
He's
only
not.
vape.
I only vape.
I only
bro.
vape and smoke hookah,
Only
bro.
vape.
If you're not doing those things, then fuck you.
You look
All
like
right.
a
So yeah,
vaper.
tell me about how do you feel? What's your stance on drugs?
I weed, cool. I don't have a problem with people smoking weed and nothing like that. I think it should be legalized. I don't see a problem with it. Matter of fact, my junior year, I did a research essay on weed compared to alcohol and cigarettes.
Crazy, right?
And weed wins 100%.
I think I've been there too. So
I'd back weed 100%. I think weed's cool. I never heard of nobody overdosing on weed.
Yep.
So I think it's fine. But when it comes to heavier shit, cocaine, meth,
Molly, codeine,
promethazine,
right, ecstasy, whatever the fuck the case may be. Anything else, dude, get off that shit, man. It ruins lives. Like, I'm sorry to have to say this, but losing Lil Peep kind of made people realize, like, oh, wow.
He was young.
Fucking 21 years old.
Blown.
And he was sad.
I wasn't a fan of his music. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't. I was like, this shit is trash. No.
I wasn't at first either, honestly.
I was actually just like really like, damn, really? Is this what the music lane is going
like,
to?
Okay, so there was an interview with him, and he was explaining all his tattoos, and he explained one time he said he got a tattoo like just out of nowhere. He didn't know. He woke up with it, and it said
"Get cake, die fast."
It says "die young" or something like that.
Get cake, die young.
Yeah, so it's like, damn, like everything that he put, he basically spoke into existence. You know what I mean? Everything that he read, everything that he wrote down, every lyric that he had, it was spoken into existence. And it might not have been spoken into existence. He might have been talking about something that happened in the past too.
Right.
But it's like, damn, like what? Like he's...
And what did he overdose on?
Xanax, but they were laced.
Yep.
They were laced?
Yes.
Like anyone can easily get a pill press and, put some shit in there, and that's probably what happened.
Dude had a Xanax cake for his birthday. Like
who?
He had a Xanax cake.
That was Lil Pump.
That was Lil Pump.
Oh, was that Lil Pump? Oh shit. My bad.
Continue.
But you actually know that's
now
the funny
speaking
thing.
on that though, it's.
Are you familiar with the Xanax cake?
I'm very familiar with the Xanax.
Speaking of that though,
I feel disrespected right now.
Just think about that. Like this fool has a Xanax cake. Like it's literally a drug.
Did you see the last cake that he had? Fairly recently. It was a fucking big ass bottle of codeine.
It's like
it was a codeine cake.
Now we're talking about Pump or Pete?
We're talking about Pump.
Okay.
Don't get him twisted.
No, that shit. They
since
look
you
the same
swapped
to
it
me.
all out. They look the same
to me.
One's got dreads and it has skin color. The other one is white with like a shaved side's head.
They all starting to look the same nowadays.
Their names look the same.
Names and
Lil everything.
No, don't try to put that on me. But I'm saying the fucking rap industry. Period. Like that I lumped them all kind of together.
Sound the same, look the same, do the same shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah, well,
So basically, fuck drugs because they're getting advertised in these music videos. They're getting, you know what I mean? Like it's.
I think the fucked up part about the whole thing is like, I don't understand where people. So I'm not about to like go Russ, okay? Because fuck all that. But I just don't think. I don't understand why people are like, oh, drugs is the cool shit to do. Like, popping Xans. Yeah, pop 4 Xans and a fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are drugs that cool? Why is it that big of a deal? All you're promoting is fucking... It doesn't matter what you promote. Yeah. Kids would be like, oh, shit. Fuck yeah. Like, promote something else.
It's all about the party vibes that they want to get.
But promote different... Okay, I've been to parties. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't dance. I don't do anything.
I think that has a lot to do with history and drugs, period. Drugs and music are hand in hand, damn near. So we're always going to have this conversation all the time. There's never going to be a period where the music industry is not influenced by drugs.
Yeah, I think we can talk about certain drugs, specific drugs.
That's what I was just about to get to. Now, the drug of choice... Back in the day, it just used to be weed. There was lean, but in certain parts, like yeah. Well, I don't really know.
It depends on where you're from.
Yeah, it depends on where you're from, what era. But this whole Xanax, Molly.
Yeah, that's the new wave.
Lean,
this new wave of
that prescription pills are.
But it's funny to me because they're not even uppers. Like, you're gonna take a bunch of downers and then go to a party. Like, what
Percocets.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Fucking
gonna take
everything.
this shit to go to sleep,
And then
go
wonder
turn
why
up.
all the
Like,
music is turning out depressed. I mean, that's pretty much.
There you go.
It's
You
all
just,
being
it's
influenced.
hand in hand right there.
Yeah, I think I don't do drugs.
And that's good.
I don't see a reason to. Now, if I ever come across a reason, like a
No.
real reason, I'm
If you're
saying
aware.
like, if there's ever like, oh, bro, if fucking somebody somehow proves if you take acid, bro, you gain musical powers, I'd be like, fucking sign me up.
Oh
Like,
my
let's
God,
go.
bro.
I'm too afraid to ask.
Run it.
Man,
You know what I mean? Like,
Sign me up.
I'm pro
Right, I'll
mushies.
try it one time. Put me in a booth. You know what I mean?
Pro
Like,
mushies, do it.
I cannot.
You would have to
I'm
prove
good on
that.
Yeah.
I'm too afraid.
Cool.
you'd have to prove that to me. You'd have to be like, yeah, bro, scientific evidence shows that 90 out of 100 people that take acid become better at music. And I'd be like, wow,
that
that's
is a
good enough to
scientific
me.
fact with
Well, the
LSD.
Beatles,
With LSD.
Talk about them.
All right, I want to talk about
I don't like Beatles.
Carlos Santana real quick. All right, I watched an interview
I love
with
him.
and his first big break his band had, he popped LSD by accident right before he was about to go on.
Oh shit.
So they moved his setup.
Yeah,
The manager moved his setup and said, "Oh, y'all about to go on right now." They went on LSD, and that was like the beginning of his career. That's what popped him off in front of a million hippies.
Okay, well, I don't know if we watched the same interview, but I watched an interview, and he said that when he was reaching his peak in that high, when he took the LSD before going on stage, it felt like he was trying to tame a snake in his hand. 'Cause he was playing his guitar, and he said the whole time it felt like the guitar was slithering out of his hand, and he was trying to like keep.
That's crazy.
That's
some
pretty much
next level
that's,
shit.
And the music,
Nah.
yeah.
Nah.
But the thing is he that day is what made him.
Yeah.
That concert made him who he is.
Can you imagine being at the peak of an LSD high?
Of a fucking
On stage,
trip on
in front
stage
of
and
millions.
asking people what the fuck
Well,
they're
not
gonna
millions, but
millions hippies?
The
bro.
fuck you gonna
yo,
do. You know what I'm gonna do? Trip the fuck out.
yo.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
No.
I would have been in a
Damn.
fucking
Hell yeah.
jumpsuit somewhere.
Alamo James, who would you collaborate with, just in general?
So for San Antonio, it would be Slow Down Sean.
Okay.
Get with that, because he's fucking fire. And then Lazarus. Lazarus is also fucking fire, but he's also like the more angry. See, Slow Down Sean is like the mellow
I can
type
feel
of
it from
shit
his,
you would
from his
like.
title.
Yeah.
Type of shit. Oh my god.
Oh, he just
my
thinks he
God.
knows
Oh my
me.
god. What's that guy? Devin More? Oh my
Yeah.
god, Devin More.
Chipotle.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
I love
Sean.
chill music and Chipotle.
Sean is my wife. That'd be you. Yeah.
I gotta listen to him then.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
have to.
I
It's
do.
fire.
And then
sure.
Lazarus.
Who else?
And then
Who else you
Lazarus is the more fucking.
Rock out.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the more angry dude.
Got you.
He's the me. You know what I mean?
Got
But
you.
a young me.
Okay,
He's 16 years old.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
doing his shit.
Got so
He's
much.
he's going shows and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
doing
He's done shows with us.
That's what's up.
I think he's open for Xavier Wolf. I think he opened for Chris Travis. Not sure what other big shows he's done. But
Cool.
yeah, he's doing his thing.
All right.
Then on a not San Antonio level,
Yeah.
MattyjTX.
That'd be awesome.
There's a dude, I think he's out in Corpus. His name's King Lazy.
King Lazy.
I think I heard of him. Yeah.
He's fire. And then you got another dude who is, oh man, I don't know where the fuck he's at, but he has like this whole like thing called Guap Gang. His name's Guap Mizzle.
Wow.
Guap Mizzle.
We're gonna have to change that name.
No, but
Dear Guap.
Nah,
hey,
they're
I don't
pretty
give a
fire
fuck.
away.
He's fire.
Is it
Wow.
fire?
And
Yeah,
then
that guap.
if we're talking about like on a big level,
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Hell yeah. You said that last time. I remember that.
Travis
shit, for
Scott,
sure.
dude. Travis Scott is.
I feel like Travis Scott is doing too
I
much.
feel like he's an
now.
asshole,
He need to
but
chill. Low key, no, for real. Like if you saturate the airways with your music, your sound.
He's lit.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
He needs to take a break from giving features out.
hey, she's
Ooh.
saying what she gotta say, man.
Sorry.
She
If
don't
it's
know
too
like that.
saturated, then everything starts to sound the same, and then I get fucking bored.
Hello, James,
And
about
then I
blow
listen to
up.
my Chris Brown.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me tell you how I feel about you now.
Oh,
Let me lower down the mic.
No.
Let me tell you how I feel about you now.
No.
I'm gonna pipe bomb you.
And I got
Okay.
Chipotle.
Nah.
Right?
I mean, whatever. You're entitled to your opinion.
Whatever.
I don't give a fuck. Anyways.
I love Travis. I love Travis. Let's not get it twisted. I do love Travis.
No, it's already twisted. It's too late for you.
Yeah,
all right. It's done. Let me tell you how I feel about that. Okay.
Shoulder.
As much, man, fuck your shoulder. As much as I can listen to Travis Scott, I will listen to Travis Scott.
Okay.
From the very beginning, that's one of the people that got me to start making music when I was Devin Young. Okay. That was where it started.
When I was Devin Young.
Yeah, dude. Head ass. When I was head ass young. Okay. It started with that because I don't know. I just thought that he did shit that was like, whoa, fucking what? Like Al Farrow was a dope ass free album. I'm not gonna call it a mixtape. He called it a free album. I'm gonna call it a free album. It was a dope ass free album.
So much respect right now.
Days Before Rodeo.
That was a great album.
I fucking shit myself. Okay. That's how good it was. I shit
Birds in the Trap.
myself.
Alamo James has so much respect for his president.
So much.
That's all I gotta say.
I shit myself when I heard that. Okay.
Birds in the Trap was amazing though.
We're not there yet. Right,
We're not there yet.
Days Before Rodeo was fantastic. If you haven't heard Days Before Rodeo,
it was great.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Days Before Rodeo, fire. Then when he came out with Rodeo, I liked it a lot. I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it felt like a.
That's when he became more mainstream.
Body. It didn't feel like solid to me. It felt like individual songs. Like if he would have dropped all those songs as singles, they would have been successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when he dropped Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight.
Lord Jesus. Yeah. I'm not saying that I don't. You don't even have to break down.
That's how I felt.
You don't have to break down. Because I'm telling you, I love Travis. It's just that his sound is being duplicated one too many these days. Absolutely. Everybody can't do the auto-tune.
It's lit.
It's lit.
Yeah. But he's amazing.
All right.
No, yeah.
On that note, before we go, is there anybody you want to plug?
Yeah.
And where can
Any
we find
shows,
all your stuff? Yeah, what are you doing?
Music, how can we find you?
Listen to my EP. Listen to my EP,
Hellbound,
SoundCloud.
Available now, SoundCloud.
Go on SoundCloud, SoundCloud.com.
Artist.
Just another SoundCloud artist.
Hellbound. Fuck.
It's another fuck you. How about that?
So, how about that?
We had a great podcast. How we shit on him the last 2 seconds.
Right. We had a great podcast. Alamo James, fuck you. Thanks for coming, though. But listen to the EP. SoundCloud.com/Alamo James. I'm going to be dropping a music video real soon for Hellbound, which is a track and an EP, if you don't know.
We're looking for it.
Shout out Dead Spot.
Shout out.
Shout out to anybody that listens to me.
All my fans.
Say
it.
I'm not going to say it. Shout out all my supporters.
Thanks, Mom.
You better get her those boots.
I just, gotta get her the
You gotta get her the boots.
Yo, I'm throwing a meme up here.
Right? Fuck. You know what I want for Christmas? What do you want, Mom?
Botox.
I would love to have Botox for Christmas. Hey,
right.
Mom, no, dude. Like, bye.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching the podcast. Alamo James, thanks for coming out tonight. We had a great time. About an hour long here. So
God damn, you better cut this shit down.
We out.
Hey.
Peace out.